talk about the way the offense responded, and did you feel like you made some strides tonight offensively, obviously, and give you confidence going forward?
Yes. Offensively, we played a whole 60 minutes. We didn't give up. We did what we had to do. We was coming out trying to execute the plays as best as we could, and we had all the fight in us. We played hard, and every single play, played strong, tried to minimize all the mistakes, and I thought we made a big jump.
You feel like Shea got his swagger back a little bit tonight?
Yeah, he always had it, but he was able to expose it a little more today.
Steve, staying on the left.
Steve, can you talk in some detail about the way the offensive line played? What was successful for you guys as a unit? You were able to block, whether it was run or pass, pretty effective.
Play offense, on an offensive line standpoint, I think we played one of our best games the entire season. As a whole, we studied our film. We knew the blitzes. We studied the blitzes. We studied, each and every defensive lineman, linebacker, and we were able to get the one up on a lot of things. And protection was phenomenal today. Run game was moving people off the ball, and I feel like, offensive line standpoint, we was doing, we had one of our best games today.
Linebacker McGrone is also available. We're going to go standing left. Rainer?
Yeah, for everyone, how hard was this game to process, just knowing there were so many 50-50 plays that could have gone your way, maybe you went their way? How hard is that to kind of deal with when you're in the moment, I guess?
When you're in the moment, you're playing. Play don't go your way. One play doesn't go your way, on to the next play. And games like this, there's no time to harp on a bad play. There's no time to harp on a missed assignment. You gotta jump to the next play and do what you gotta do the next play.
Anything left, Nick?
Cam, after it goes down 21-0, you guys get 21. Did you guys talk about anything over on the sideline in particular, or was it just let's just keep going here defensively?
It was just eliminating big plays, eliminating missed assignments, and just do our thing as defense. We know what we can do, and we have to do that coming up.
Did you sense that nobody needed to say anything there in that moment? Guys were still locked in?
Oh yeah, for sure. No matter how much we're up, no matter how much we're down, we're always locked in no matter what we're going to play up with.
Aria?
For Quiddy and Cam, defense gave up a lot of big plays in the first half. What kind of went wrong on those plays?
Just execution. Big games like this, you can't do anything wrong, and it's not that we did anything wrong. It's just they outplayed us in that play. So this game was just down to who made the big plays, and we see who won. So.
Quiddy, 2 Big Ten losses, but weird things happen in the Big Ten. Wisconsin loses today. Do you guys still feel like you have something to play for in that respect?
Oh yeah, for sure. We're not gonna sit down and feel sorry for ourselves. We still have a lot of big teams to play. We have Notre Dame ranked team. We have Ohio State ranked team. So there's still plenty of opportunity to be able to go out and finish the season great.
Front left, Steve.
Cam, you had a sack on the drive to get the ball back to the offense for that drive, and everything. Josh had a big play for, I think, minus 4 yards. You had a sack, and then you stuffed it on up there. Talk about the energy you guys felt as a defense coming off the field after that.
We felt like we had them right in our hands. Just where we wanted them. We felt like we could force them to do what we wanted to, and we did. It was just it came down to execution again, and it was that last drive that kind of took us on.
All the way to the right, John.
Quiddy, your coach talked about that it'd be interesting to look at some of the flags that were thrown. Is it, as a defense, how frustrating is it to think you have them stopped and then see a flag land on the turf?
Very frustrating, because we just work so hard, and when we get it, soon we make the huge play, we look back and see the flag on the ground, and it's heartbreaking to be able to give them another opportunity to put the ball into the end zone.
Standing, Max.
People on the outside talk a lot about the atmosphere and the impact that that has. Do you guys feel as players that has an impact on anything on the field, the way games start, or anything?
No, not really. When you're on the field, there's 11 guys on offense against 11 guys on defense. Everything else around you is not there. I couldn't tell you I was in a hostile environment. We did what we had to do. And you know your assignments, and you execute them. Whatever's around you, that doesn't affect anything you do. regardless of how loud it gets, regardless of how quiet it is. You know, you feed off your own energy. Sometimes you can feed off a little more off this crowd's energy too in big games like this. But as far as the crowd goes, I don't think it really impacts on how fast or how slow somebody starts.
Seated to the right, Tayo.
Caesar, what's the frustration level to have 4 or 5 drives where you're really knocking on the door close to the red zone and coming away with no points?
You know, of course it's frustrating. But you know, like I said before, you can't harp on situations like that. You gotta just keep executing, and keep doing what you gotta do. That way, next time you get in those situations, you know you can score. You know, we were in those situations a couple times. You know, it didn't come up with the touchdown or any points, but you know, so on to the next drive. You know, you gotta keep playing.
Does being so close on those situations kind of give you a sense that you're really close to clicking as an offense?
Yeah. You know, when you driving the ball, you know, 60, 70 yards down the field, you get into the red zone or you get into the 1 yard line, you know, I mean, you feel it. You know, you're moving the ball, you feel like everything's clicking, you know, everything's going your way. You know, I mean, it feels good. It's a momentum starter for the offense. You know, we build a lot of momentum off of that, you know, and then we feed off of that.
Time for just a couple more standing.
Kim, you look at the stats, and you guys outgained them by a pretty considerable margin, ran more plays, had the ball longer. What do you think the deciding factor was that allowed Penn State to come in given that?
You know, like I said earlier, it was big plays. You know, we gave us some you know, key explosive plays at the beginning, and it came back to hurt us. So you know, like I said, like a game like this, you know, with the team as good as this, you know, we can't allow any explosive plays. We did that.
Seated to the right, Ashley.
For any of you, Coach Harbaugh got asked what his message to the team was after this game. What's your message as players to one another? What was talked about?
I feel like there's no quitting us, you know. We was down 21-0 early, and we just came together as a team and just said, let's just keep playing, let's keep fighting, everybody do your job. Offense was playing excellent, I feel like. Second half, you know, they was coming down, and defense started to play our ball, but then, you know, we just came up short. I feel like moving forward, our team just knows that, you know, there's 4 quarters to our game, you know. The first half doesn't define our team. We just got to fight for 4 quarters.
Okay, final question. Raider starting left.
How much do you guys, you know, how much does this game kind of reinforce, you know, the idea that, you know, the details really do matter? I know you guys have the 24-hour rule, but how hard is it to kind of move on from a game like this where, again, everything kind of could have been decided by any play during that night?
I feel like it's just so hard because we were just so close, but you know, it comes down to, you know, everyone doing their job, and you know, our defense let up one too many touchdowns, and offense played great. I just feel like we're just gonna keep fighting until the end of the season.
Okay, thank you all for the time.